How we doing, guys? Bank holiday Monday. So, summer shred starts 12th of April. I want you on it. It's going to be epic. If you join now, you get from now till 12th for free. So, make good use of it, pal. Everybody. Right, checked in this morning. Loads of people's checked in yesterday, today. Photos are looking on point. Honestly, I'm well happy with what people's doing. Difference from when they started to now, and it's only been for 4 weeks. Unbelievable. Honestly, I'm well happy. Everybody's progressing massively. Alright, Jody, if you're watching, say hello, hashtag replay. So, I hope you've all had an epic bank holiday. We went on a walk yesterday to that B29 overexposed crash site, just off Snakes Pass. If you walk in that, make sure you take walking boots, I'm telling you. And make sure you're alright at jumping across rivers and that, because it were a bit harsh. Shannon weren't right impressed, so we didn't make it. But we did us 10k steps. And then she'd put her foot in the river, so yeah, not very good. Morning, Mick, you alright, buddy? So, did you get trash yesterday? Did everybody have some drink yesterday? I've got a confession. I had a few drinks yesterday, but I'm not going to dwell on it. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Get back up and carry on. So that's what I want you guys to realise. If you did have a drink, don't worry about it. We can't change what's happened. Just get back on with what we're doing. Get back up, and it's how we get back up that makes difference. So I had a few. I've learnt from it. I'm feeling a bit rough, hence why I'm a bit late today. But yeah, sun's out, but it's right deceiving, isn't it? Isn't it cold out? Right, Dan Gray, say hello, pal. So, what suffers when we drink every weekend? Anybody? Can anybody tell me what suffers? For me, my relationship suffered. Motivation were just on floor. I'd just get up. My body suffered, and my progress to get to where I wanted to be. So really, was it worth it? Not really. It weren't worth it for me. And then when I stopped doing it, my life totally changed. But I were doing it to hide and suppress stuff. So that's what I don't want you guys to do. If anybody drinks a hell of a lot or drugs or whatever it is, it's not because they suppress something because they're not happy with something or something's bugging them or whatever. I know, Dan, I love beer, not a fucking hell. Oh, Dan, I've seen you in some states, brother. We've been in some messes, mate. We've had some good times. So yeah, I used to complain a lot that I was tired. I used to complain a hell of a lot I was tired. But then, thinking about it, it was my own doing, because my weekends, I was binge watching. And yesterday, I did exactly the same, so I'm tired today. I binge watched Behind Her Eyes. It's only one series, 8 episodes. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch it, because it's good to have some rest time and some time off. If you've done some exercise, done your steps, whatever, get some time off. So yeah, watch that. It's really good. But once you've watched one, you want to watch another, then another, and then I ended up watching all 8 and didn't go to bed while probably 12:30 last night. So yeah, feeling a bit crap. But it's my own fault. So we're in control, people. What we do is you tell me what you do and I'll tell you whereabouts you're going to end up in 6 months. But making these little changes, and alright, fair enough, I binge watched a series last night and I had a drink. But I know where it got me today. But I'll not repeat that now for, well, probably a hell of a long time. Because I know how it's made me feel. It's reminded me. And I don't want to pick them bad habits up again. So what I said to you guys is make the difference. If you're complaining you're tired, do something about it. Go to bed early. Have a good sleep routine. Have a good pattern of your sleep. Go to bed at a certain time. Get up at a certain time. Plan these things. If you're going to work Monday to Friday complaining you're tired, but then all weekend you've binge watched whatever, got wasted, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is you're doing, who's to blame? You're complaining about yourself. So remember, guys, you're in control. Had a few questions. But how do I count my steps? Well, I just use my phone or watch. I've got an iWatch. I'd probably suggest don't buy an iWatch because they're quite expensive, and only thing I track on mine steps, so bit of a waste of money, to be honest. I need to tone my stomach. What do you suggest? Well, toning doesn't really exist. It's either fat loss or muscle gain. So basically, stay in your deficit, get some exercise done, get your steps in. You'll lose, when you lose fat, your stomach will show its muscles anyway. But yeah. What do you think of couch to 5k? Well, it's up to you really. I don't really enjoy running so much. Sometimes I run when I've got something on my mind and I want to sort of switch off. That's when I tend to go for a run, or I tend to do some cardio. But I don't do mass amount of cardio, to be honest. But it's just what's your thing? What do you like to do? If you like swimming, go swimming. You like biking, go biking. Matters not. As long as you're moving and you're doing something and you're in a deficit, doesn't really matter. As long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. There were another question somewhere. No, outright. So, guys, if you're not having a good day, it's because you're not planning a good day. Plan to have an epic day. Plan something exciting. Plan your food. Plan to do something that involves others. I don't know. Plan to send somebody a nice message. Whatever. Plan it. Do it. And enjoy it. And then, because if you're having a crap day, down to you. Alright guys, that's all I've got. If you need help, send me a DM.